Lingenfelter destroys.
So someone came up to me at work the other day and said, "Hey man, anyone ever tell you you look like Clark Kent?" And I just looked at him and said, honestly, no one has ever told me that. And then he said, "Yeah man, you're like a real-life Superman." And I just thought, this guy doesn't know shit about Superman. Like, I got the whole dorky white boy with glasses thing going down for the Clark Kent part, but, like, I'm paunchy, I have, like, no real muscle tone to speak of. Sometimes I get winded going up the stairs to my apartment. Like, as far as men go, I'm not the most super. Like, it would take a pretty extreme workout plan to get me anywhere close to Superman. I'd have to wander the country on foot, breaking into farms at night, wrestling the beef cattle, choking them out with my bare hands, eating the raw flesh right off of the carcass after I rip the skin off with my teeth. Like, that's a pretty efficient diet and exercise plan when you think about it. It combines cardio and strength training and a high-protein diet into one not-so-easy step. It's like the caveman did it. Like, remember Unfrozen Caveman Lawyer from SNL? That guy was trim. But, like, as it stands right now, I'm like the bloated, out-of-work Superman. Like, the League of Supervillains got together for their annual convention at the Luxor in Las Vegas, and Lex Luthor got up at the podium and addressed the crowd, and he said, "Guys, we gotta stop this whole trying to take over the world by force thing. We're getting our asses kicked out there, which is why I propose that we get into investment banking. We could still be evil, but with much less physical danger to us." Everybody agrees that this is a great idea, and the League of Supervillains becomes the League of Derivatives Traders. Superman, being the patriotic American citizen that he is, believes in the intrinsic goodness of free market capitalism and does not interfere. So with no more evil to fight, Superman gets bored and depressed and develops a nasty habit of flying to the south every night to break into distilleries and get shit-clocked on whole barrels of rock gut bourbon. Jimmy Olsen tries to stage an intervention, but Superman gets pissed off and punches him so hard that his head flies off and into space where it currently orbits the moon. Lois decides that this is the last straw, so she leaves Superman for Bizarro Superman, who has a weird speech impediment, but he's a beast in the sack and makes her lingonberry crepes every morning, so she's quite satisfied, thanks for asking. So then Superman gets into a vicious shame spiral, he zips around the world, drinks every country on the planet dries, and decides that if he can't have her, no one can, and rockets himself into the center of the sun, creating a supernova that destroys our entire solar system. That's the kind of Superman I am.